Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Blair and I share all things beauty here on this channel. We do lots of get ready with me, some product reviews, and just some fun, relaxing kind of makeup videos. So I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and today's video is a video that is part of a series I do on my channel called Sip and Makeup, and I usually post these on Fridays where I sit and just pick out a bunch of random makeup. I don't plan it at all. I just sit and kind of do whatever I'm in the mood to do for the day. So that's what we're doing today. I usually drink coffee, but today I've had too much, so I'm just having some water. But if you're interested in hanging out, chatting, and getting ready with me, definitely keep watching, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So I just picked out a bunch of random products and we're just gonna do our makeup together. I am not drinking coffee today. I'm drinking water because once again I've already had too much coffee and I'm doing really bad lately with my water. I'm typically pretty good at drinking water throughout the day because I actually like water. Lately I've just been all about the coffee and I really need to get it together. So hopefully some of you are having some caffeine for me. So let's do the brows first today. I'm going to use the Diorshow Brow Styler, and this one is in the shade, it says brown. I'm pretty sure this is the universal shade when you order it, but for some reason it always says brown on the actual pencil. So I'm thinking about starting a new, I guess, series here on my channel. And I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but it's kind of like the purchase or pass videos you see on YouTube a lot, I think, or the will I buy it videos. Kind of like that, but I don't know if I'm gonna call it like will I buy it, because I feel like those videos are typically centered around brand new releases. But I actually thought it would be kind of fun to every month or every few months do a video and call it like my makeup wish list or something. And I could definitely include new launches in those videos, but also just random makeup that I'm interested in that maybe has been out for a while and I'm just kind of interested in trying it. I thought that might be kind of a fun video. And it would kind of help me really narrow down my purchases and what I'm really interested in. So let me know if you like those kinds of videos. I feel like, I love to watch people's will I buy it videos, but I thought it might be fun to include some makeup that's not brand new, that's just kind of caught my attention. And I'm gonna set them in place with my Got to Be Glued gel. I've been using this a lot and I love how it looks in my brows. The only thing I don't love about it is that it makes your brows feel really crunchy after it dries and you cannot brush through them. You really can't do anything. I guess that could be a good thing and a bad thing. It's good because your brows are not going to be moving all around throughout the day. So if you are someone that kind of struggles with that, you definitely should not have that issue if you use this Got to Be Glued gel, but it can be kind of hard if you want to change anything about your brows after you put this in because you really can't. But it really does fluff up your eyebrows. So it's a really good, affordable option if you don't want to spend the money on the Patrick Ta one. Okay, I want to do my face first today. So, see, I almost forgot this step. I always forget this. I was going to go right into Corrector, but I want to use this. So this is my Revlon Prime Plus primer. And this is the primer I got for my full face of Revlon video. And I have only tried it with the Revlon foundation. I have not tried it with anything else, so I figured I would try this out today. And I got this because Jessica Braun is always raving about it. And I never really have found a primer that I loved, but I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued by primers, so I decided to get this one and try it out. The feel of it reminds me of the Milk Hydro Grip, if you're familiar with that one. It definitely has that tackiness to it, but it's not quite as tacky as the Milk one. But it's supposed to help kind of smooth out your pores and just be a really good base for foundation. Okay, for color corrector, I'm going to go in with the one from NARS in the shade Light. So I did a video over on my Instagram. If you don't follow me over there, please do. It's the same username, simply.blair, but I did it was a reel comparing the NARS corrector to the new Neutrogena one. And I did like a side-by-side, so if you're curious to see the two together, definitely go check out that reel. So I am going to start to press this in under my eyes with this little baby eyeshadow brush. This is the BK Beauty 203, but it's a really, really good size for corrector. Really anything you want to apply in a really precise area. For foundation, I am going to use this. I have not used this in so long, but this used to be one of my favorites. It's the Anastasia Luminous Foundation. This foundation I did a review of back when I first started my channel. When it first came out, this was one of my first videos that I did, and I loved it. And I've kind of gotten into using other things recently, but I really want to use this again. I wear the shade 200W, but I used to love this. I haven't used it in so long. I don't really remember a ton about it. I want to say it's just a solid medium coverage foundation. So I'm just blending this in with this IT Cosmetics, what is this? The Love is the Foundation brush. One of the things that I really loved about this foundation was that it was a really good shade match for me. I feel like I'm always kind of partial to foundations that match me perfectly. Is anyone else like that? Like sometimes I feel like when I'm trying a new foundation, I automatically really like it if the color matches me perfectly. Like it's kind of hard to truly see, or at least in my experience, something that you don't like about a foundation when it matches your skin perfectly. It may just be like a me thing, but I always find that kind of difficult. So I'm just going in with some more that is on the back of my hand. Oh my gosh, I remember why I love this. Look at the finish of this foundation. It is definitely luminous, but it's not like an oily kind of luminous, you know what I mean? It's definitely, I think it's honestly just more of a natural finish, but I like it. I'm just going over my face quickly with a damp sponge. Okay, yeah, this is a beautiful foundation. I didn't forget about it, but I forgot how much I like this. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the Pat McGrath concealer first. This is the shade L5. I may go in and add a little bit of my Dior Forever Skin Correct concealer because this Pat McGrath one is just a little bit light for me. But I'll blend this in first and we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna blend the concealer on my face first with my foundation brush. And then I am gonna use my Dior brush, I'm gonna use my Sigma F03 brush that I am obsessed with, as we all know. The next time Sigma does like a sale or something on their website, I am gonna buy like 2 more of these brushes because there's no way, I won't say no way, but I very seriously doubt I'm gonna not be using this brush for concealer now that I've tried it. So good. I was actually gonna try something I saw the other day, but now I've kind of already blended it out. But I was watching Patrick Ta, one of his videos, and I was kind of studying how he does concealer, and really what he does is he applies it, uses a brush to kind of not really blend it in, but he like diffuses the edges so it kind of blends into the face makeup better, and then he goes back over it with a sponge. So it's like you get the coverage from the brush, but you then go over it with the sponge to kind of pick up any excess, and you get the finish of the sponge. I meant to do that today, but I kind of blended the concealer a little bit with my brush, but I thought that was interesting. Okay, for bronzer, I want to use the Chanel, this is the Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream in the lighter shade. I know they just came out with a deep one. Put this in my everyday drawer so I would use it more, and I have been using it. I like this in particular in the summertime. Okay, and now I'm gonna take just a little bit of my butter bronzer and just add a little bit of this over where I put the Chanel one. Gosh, I love this bronzer. I just wish they would redo the packaging. That's my one thing. I hate this packaging. It's just too bulky. I don't like it. But anyway, for blush, you guys, I pulled this out because I feel like everyone is talking about this right now or recently, and I actually have it, but haven't used it in forever. And it's from Dior. It's the Rosy Glow Blush in the pink shade. I think this has been like going viral on TikTok. I've seen several things about it. I actually have the coral one too. I'm gonna use this Smashbox angled blush brush and just kind of tap this on. I feel like this blush looks so scary in the pan. I mean, it does. It looks like neon pink. But then when you put it on, it's not scary at all. And now I want to do a little bit of powder. So I am going to do the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder. And I'm going to do a little bit of this under my eyes. I actually just got the number 7 powder, at Target that's supposed to be a dupe for this powder, or a lot of people say that it is. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know, but I will definitely let you guys know once I do. I feel like I'm constantly seeing people say that is a dupe for this Charlotte Tilbury one. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Charlotte powder, and I am gonna kind of set my face, because one thing I do remember about the Anastasia foundation is I liked it better when I set it with a little bit of powder. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of this. I think I'm gonna take, I hardly ever use highlight, but I have this one out this month to use it. It's the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. Such a classic. I remember when I got this, when Jaclyn Hill had her collab with them, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever that I had this highlight. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Let's move on to the eyes. I did just prime with a little bit of my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly, and now I want to do a little bit of eyeshadow. Really want to use this. This is the BK Beauty True Beauty eyeshadow palette. It's a really great everyday neutrals palette with this really beautiful purple in here as well. So this palette, if you're not familiar, is from BK Beauty, which is, or was started by Lisa J here on YouTube. She, I love her channel. Y'all would all love her. Let's definitely go watch her videos when you finish this one. But she, or BK Beauty is the brand of makeup brushes that I'm talking about constantly. They're so nice. And this is their eyeshadow palette. Anyone could use this that likes makeup. I feel like this is a really good palette to have in your collection. Okay, so speaking of BK Beauty, I'm going to use their 201 brush. And also these are also from BK Beauty, the 202 and the 204. I really need to just order multiples of these, because honestly, I have so many makeup brushes, like so many. And particularly eye brushes, and I always reach for the same ones and they're always the BK Beauty brushes. I really need to just get a few more of these, and honestly probably get rid of the rest of my brushes because I just don't use them. And I didn't even tell you what I'm doing. I took the shade Grace and the shade Love. One's a little warmer, one's a little cooler, and I just took a little bit of both of those and applying that as my crease color. Now I'm going to go in, and again, I'm going to mix. I love to mix eyeshadow, so I'm going to go in with Glow here and Amore. So again, one is more of a bronze, the other is a little more kind of on the taupey side, a little more cool tone. And I'm using their 202 brush on the outer corner, and then just kind of bringing what's left up into the crease. Those two colors are very, very pigmented. I'm going to go back in with the 201 and just kind of blend this out a little. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of this shade. It's Kind Vibes. A little bit of a purple. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this to the outer corner as well. And let's see. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the really fun shimmery purple in here, and I'm going to take that on just my finger, and I'm going to pop that kind of in the center and then bring it out a little bit. If you have green eyes In particular, this palette is perfect for you with the warm tones mixed with these purples. Oh my goodness, so nice and pretty. I'm gonna take Brooklyn and Ambition. One is more of a creamy shimmer and one is more of a pinky shimmer. And I'm gonna take a little bit of both of those on my finger and just pop this in the inner corner. And let's see, what else should we use? Let's go back in with a little bit of Love right here. And I'm gonna use the 202 brush again, which is, this is my most used eyeshadow brush. It is the perfect size. You can do every single thing you need to do with this brush. You can do the crease, you can do more like detailed work on the outer corner. You can just use it to blend. You can do so many things with this. For my lower lash line, I think I'm gonna take the purple, so the Kate shade, and I'm using the also from BK Beauty 204 for this. And I'm just gonna pack this on like the outer half of my lower lash line. And let's see, I think that's it for eyeshadow. Now I'm sure you know what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury eye powder pencil and add just a little bit of this to my lash line. Then I'm gonna go in with the dark purple in the palette called Queen, and I'm gonna use an angled brush. I would use the BK Beauty one, the 208, but I can't find it right this second, so I'm gonna use this one from Smashbox, and I'm just kind of stamping over, and I'm just making a little bit of a wing. I know I'm not talking much during this portion, just because I feel like I have to concentrate so hard when I do this. Okay, I am gonna curl my lashes. My lashes are in like, you know, sometimes your lashes are just like looking their best. I feel like that's how mine are right now. I've been using my Grande lash and I swear it really is working. I want to use my primer. This is the Dior Lash Primer. And I'm going to use the Dior Mascara as well. I did want to mention to you guys about a video I have. I don't know when exactly it's going up, but it'll be in the next few weeks. But I am actually going to have my grandmother on my channel, and she is turning 80 this month, and I'm going to do her makeup. I don't know, like I said, when exactly that's going to be, but it's coming soon, so hopefully that's something you guys will be interested in. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Y'all will not believe when you see her that she is turning 80. I hope I look like her when I'm that age, if I'm fortunate enough to make it to that age. Now let's do the Diorshow Mascara. I gotta say, I've been using this Dior mascara for a few weeks and I am not loving this. And I really thought this was like gonna be one of those mascaras I tried and then I was gonna wanna buy it all the time. And it's just really expensive, but I don't know. Something about it is just not like wowing me. I think it might be that the formula is like really, really dry. I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't give the impact that I was thinking it was going to. I don't know. Like even with the primer, like it looks fine, but I don't know. Something about it. This mascara is expensive too, so I don't think I'm going to be buying this again. Okay, I did apply a little bit of my MAC Extended Play mascara on my bottom lashes, and last we'll move on to the lips. So I pulled out this lip pencil. I don't know, I was just in the mood to use MAC Stripdown today. When I wear this lip liner, I like to kind of apply it and then kind of smudge it out with my finger. And for a lipstick, I'm going to use this. This is from Milani. It is, what are these called? Of course the name's not on here, but I will list it in the description box. The color name is Pleasure. It's a really pretty light nude matte lipstick. Ooh, that is nice. These lipsticks from Milani in this like jeweled packaging are so nice. They're matte, which I don't typically love, but these in particular are so velvety feeling, and they're very thin. They're not drying though. I really like these. And let me see. I think I will take a little bit of this. This is the Madison Beer Morphe Gloss in Mercury. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this sip and makeup video. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to let me know if you still like these videos on Fridays, and I'll definitely continue doing them. I love sitting down and filming these. Hopefully it's fun for you and something you can sit down and relax, drink your coffee, eat your dinner, whatever you're doing. I want this to be a relaxing place for you. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also make sure to follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair. I will list and link these products for you in my description box. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Remember, simply be you. Bye.